Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Bearded Buffalo coming to you today with what's going to be a new series. We're going to be playing Divinity Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition. I played this game quite a bit before the Enhanced Edition, so I thought I'd give it another look. I really had a good time before. I just kind of, I don't know, ran out of time, I guess, or moved on to something else. I'm quite a streaky gamer when it comes to games like this, where I kind of fall in love and I'm addicted, and then sometimes I fall out of love or I just move on to something new. But the goal here is going to be to play this game from beginning to end and finish it prior to Divinity Sin 2 being a full release. So that's going to be the goal. Also, for the first time, I've had this mic for forever. It just has to be so close to my face in order for you to hear quality audio. I haven't been using it, so we're gonna give it a go. I'm gonna have to kind of like hunch down a little bit just to get to the mic. I need like a better stand for it to get it closer to my face, my mouth, and then probably also need a pop filter to make this a little better. So that's on my list of improvements for you guys and just for the channel in general. But anyway, let's get into the game. I'm really excited. I really did like this game, and I think after this we'll probably give Pillars of Eternity a go. I also did kind of the same thing with that, played a bunch and then just kind of let it fall to the side when something else came out. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so now it's time for character creation. My goal here, I think, is to create a tank and some sort of a wizard or a spellcaster. Probably start out with two males, but we'll start. I'm gonna do pure customization, just totally by myself. So this episode will probably be a little bit longer than some of the others, just because, just because we're gonna create characters, and I want to do more than just character creation here. So male is where we're going, and personality, I'm probably just gonna go with no AI because I don't know, that just am. So voice.
Careful, what can I cook up today?
And my first character will be the wizard. The second character is going to be the tank.
I may have a blade or two that could...
Have I got anything that needs a good firing?
So I guess I'm just going to start with the wizard voice. Skin color. Is there anything crazy? No. Oh wow, that's just pure white. We'll just go with sweet almond. That sounds fine. And just basically beard. So this is probably going to be my character. So there are a lot of crazy ones in here, but we're probably just going to go with that, the full beard and hair. I don't have long hair, but my character is going to. Oh wow, that's a sweet afro. There's like a monk. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. It's like a mohawk with a pony, spiked up, some dreads in a ponytail. I kind of like that, just long. Trying to find something wizard-like. I think I'm gonna go with that sort of the top knot. Yeah, we'll go with that. And hair color, I was thinking maybe of going with like a white wizard. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going with the white, because why not? Don't care about the underwear. It's such a weird thing that they have on here. And let's see, for a picture, does anybody have white hair for sort of the tab picture? White hair with black eyes. It's weird. Have I gone through them all? Oh no, here's some other ones with color in the background. Wait, am I back to ones I've already seen? Yeah, I am. Alright, we'll go with the only one that had white hair. Doesn't really make a difference at all. So that's what we'll go with. And we've got, we'll start with a pre-class, but then we'll go from there and edit. So I think we'll just start with witch and see what we can do. So we'll customize all of this. So I'm going to take everything off and kind of go from scratch, just because I'd like to be able to build my own characters and not use one of these. And so if I make mistakes, it will be all mine and not the game's. So weapons: bow, crossbow, dual wielding, single hand, two-handed, wand. What does this count as a wand? I thought it'd be a staff. We will leave that for now. Just leave it alone. We'll read some of this stuff. Willpower improves your saving throws against feared, mute, charmed, stunned, cursed, slowed, petrified, decaying touch, mark of death, remorse, and shackles of pain. Shield specialist, bodybuilding, armor specialist. Arrow throughage is doesn't really give you a good idea of what it is, honestly. Geomancer is earth spells, water, fire, and let's see, witchcraft. So we'll do one in witchcraft, maybe one in geomancer, because I think that is be able to like summon a pet, and then maybe one in pyrokinetic. Let's see what that looks like when we get over to the skills area. 2 points left, so maybe one in leadership. And let's take a look at these quick. Blacksmithing allows you to repair your own items. Crafting determines what you can craft and the quality of your crafted items. The more invested, the faster you can craft. Lore Master allows you to examine enemies and identifying items. The more invested in it, the more in-depth your intel. Telekinesis. You can move items from a distance. The higher telekinesis score, the heavier items you can telepathically lift, and the farther you can move them. That's cool. Nasty Deeds. Lockpicking determines what complexity of locks you can pick and how fast you can do it. Pickpocketing, obviously. Picking pockets, and sneaking determines how well you can sneak without getting caught. Sneaking might be interesting for some backstabs for somebody else, not for my wizard. I mean, I'm tempted to grab another one of these skills, but I will not. And now I wish I would have seen what they had in here for a weapon plus, if they had one at all, for the character here, to see if I'm about to mess something up. I'm going to go back for a sec. So rather than doing leadership for my wizard, who's likely going to be in the back of the pack, we'll do something else here. Extra treasure. Charisma determines the first impression you make on other people, and your talent for charming, intimidating, and reasoning. That's interesting. I think maybe we will do the Lore Master, and instead of anything with the personality, I think we will do willpower, which is going to improve your saving throws against feared, mute, charmed, stunned, cursed, slowed, petrified, decaying touch, mark of death, remorse, and shackles of pain. And then we'll go to talents, and Pet Pal is really cool. It allows you to talk to animals, which is cool. And Walk It Off reduces the duration of statuses that have bodybuilding saving throw by 1 turn. We're going to remove both of these and pick our own. Far Out Man increases the range of spells and scrolls by 2 meters. That's a good one. And I believe intelligence is a major thing for us. So know-it-all could be something we do here. It decreases everyone's attitude towards you by 20, but gives you 1 extra point in intelligence. I kind of like that. I'm going to read through some of these and then we'll come back through. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to do a talent of know-it-all as well, and then we'll go head over here. And I'd like to just remove all of these, but I can't. No points left in attributes right now. So intelligence improves elemental and witchcraft spells and your offense rating with intelligence-based weapons. You can't subtract, so these have to be at a minimum of 5. That's unfortunate. So I think that is actually what we're going to run with. or 559566. And how do I get to these? There we go. I'm just going to remove all, and we will pick our own. Okay, so what we're going to go with here is Flare, which just shoots fire, Boulder Bash, which drops a boulder and also creates a pool of oil, which is outstanding because obviously oil burns, and then Vampiric Touch, which you can heal yourself with the life force of someone else, so it damages them 13 to 15, and then also heals you. Where do I get to create the name? Just going to accept. All right here. All right, so my character will be Memphis. Do we give him last names? Should we give him last names or just first names? Just first names. And here we will give our other character interesting fighter or knight. We'll probably go with knight for now. We'll give our other character a base class to start off with. Customize and male, no AI.
I may have
Definitely
a blade or
warrior
two that could
voice.
use a honing.
Probably golden sun. So what I do now when I'm making my other character is I used to play some like RPG type Star Wars games with my oldest brother. He passed away, but his character name was always Rittman. So whenever I'm playing games like this and I have the ability to create two characters, I always create one that has some sort of resemblance to him and call him Rittman. So that's what we'll be doing today with our fighter, our tank. So he had a big handlebar mustache and excuse me, and long hair. So we'll give this guy some long hair, even though it's hard to see. And he had some like bright red hair. So we're gonna give him some Spice Ale hair. Excuse me, I got a hoarse voice today. We'll pick this real quick. And there's got to be at least one picture of like red hair, doesn't there? Yeah, that's the only one. So we'll go with that, even though it's not quite the same. It's all right. And we'll get into customizing. So I can leave two-handed because I'm definitely going to do two-handed weapons. I kind of wanted to give this character +1 lockpicking just for the beginning, but we'll stick with what they have, actually. That's a pretty good base. Two-handed weapons, armor specialist, bodybuilding, man-at-arms, and leadership, because he'll be the one that's likely in the sight of most of the party at all times. I really love opportunist. It gives you the ability to perform attacks of opportunity. So if someone's like walking past you, when it's their turn, you have a chance to hit them. So we're going to go with that. And What a Rush increases your turn action points and maximum action points by 2 when your vitality is below 30. That's pretty nice. Let's see what else there is, though. So Thick Skin gives you an extra armor equal to your man-at-arms ability +5. That's pretty interesting. I also like this Leech. Heals you when standing in blood. I think we are going to go with Thick Skin, so gives you extra armor equal to your man-at-arms ability +5. So we're going to go with that. So those are going to be his 2 talents, and then right now we have 8 strength, 6 constitution, and 6 speed. Speed affects your movement speed, initiative, and how many action points you gain per turn. Perception affects your critical chance, initiative, start action points in combat, ability to detect traps, and accuracy when shooting over long distances. That seems good. That seems all right. So let's remove these now and pick our own. So we're gonna go with battering ram because I like how quickly that could get us into combat. Definitely gonna go with cure wounds. And so now the question is, do we do encourage, which is going to boost allies' strength, dexterity, intelligence, and constitution stats by 1, or do we just go with crushing fist? Okay, so we'll do encourage. And we have our second character ready. Wow, that took longer than I expected. I should have been timing it to know where we are as far as timing goes of the episode, but we'll probably edit a little bit of that out. But my brother was always Rittman, so we've got Memphis and Rittman, and let's get into the game.
In the days of old, The sorcerers of Riverlong cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Riverlon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Cool. Larian Studios presents.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The cam wants you up on deck. Hear them calls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry enough for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source
quick
that
sip
did
of water.
the counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil. Nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off in the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Very cool intro. Simple. I like it. Alright, here we go. Make our way in. There's a quick autosave. Something gonna happen. We'll take 6 gold. Thank you.
If I didn't know
We'll pick
there
up-
were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs
So we're gonna do a
make bit
lot of
noise when
looting
they
if we
attack.
can.
It's dark-dealing sorcerers that will strike with neither warning nor
As
mercy.
much looting as we can do. You know, the more looting, the better. So we need everything we can get. I don't know what this is. Oh, another tiny shell. Alright, I know we need to go up those stairs, but let's see what else is around here. Like this wooden crate that has a pumpkin. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it have a pumpkin? Oh, here's a dead man
Is that a corpse?
and a shell.
What's it doing here alone?
What, did you expect it to have an
He's got a
entourage?
traveler's journal. And also, oh, a rain scroll. Very nice. This is just where we started, so we've seen everything around that. Here's something. Oh, it's a blue shell, though. Jumps to me. Alright, so we've done our little bit of looting. Let's head up. Oh, some people. Oh, whoa.
How did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Cuddy.
Arise, fair dead. Seize upon our enemies.
Alright, and now we get to see how we can do here. So what do we have? We've got Summon Undead Warrior Scroll, Resurrect Scroll, we'll save that if we can, Vampire Torch, Staff of Magus, Boulder Bash, and Pyrokinetic. So I think we're going to start it off here with a Boulder Bash, even though that takes quite a bit of my action points. You can see the action points down here in the bottom. So I started with, what is that, 8? Because this should be able to do some damage to all of them. Now they are oiled, so next turn we'll be able to use fire. I'm still going to use the Staff of Magus though, and maybe try to hit this guy. I maybe could kill this servant. Got him. Booyah. Rittman's turn. He's going to come in for an attack. Can I reach Battering Ram? Yeah. Maybe I go for this guy. 10. Now he is oiled as well, so maybe the smart move is to get him out of the oil real quick. Back him out of that, because it's going to be Memphis's turn next. Just like that. And so now we'll drop some fire. Oops. Bring that back in here. Now we'll drop some fire on these boys. We'll hit the Cursed Lieutenant first, and that should light all the oil up. Nope, it didn't. Well, that's too bad. And he'll skip, and now Rittman's turn. I think we'll just straight up attack. And that took 4 action points. Wow, but this guy's almost dead. Can we get him again? No, we gotta skip. So he'll get 1 hit on us. It's too bad. And just a quick staff of... Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that. No. How do I get off like that? I wonder if I can use this vampire touch to heal myself. How many points is it? 4. How close can I get? Close enough. I think it has like a... Oh, I could have probably done it from where I was standing, but let's use it and see what this does.
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside?
Alright, so when they get these little exclamation points, it means we should talk. So
Those
we're talking to each other
more
here.
Than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
We can't well turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
Indeed. For all we know, these dark-dealing thieves may be involved with Councillor Jake's murder.
Hope I'm not getting ahead of myself here, because I really would like to go to the tutorial area just because I think it's XP, you know? But I want to see what's all out here. Ooh, a portal. Am I going to an area I shouldn't be in? I don't know. I'm not going to go into the portal, though. I'll tell you that. Waypoint Shrine, it says, actually. Sorry. Guess we're picking up some bones. And a shovel. Sweet. Okay, that's everything here, but there's more. I just don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I really do want to go back into that cave. There is a shell here. I just keep missing it. Come on. There we go. I'm just hoping that these shells are going to be worth money. Even if it's 1 point. Even if it's just 1 coin. Oh, here's something to dig up. I will. Good thing we picked up that shovel. Nothing. How about in the other crate? Yes. Water arrow. Interesting. A branch. Sure. Maybe these branches will be worth money. I've got no reason not to pick stuff up as of right now, you know? Buried treasure. An old cloth cap and a water balloon. Sweet. And I'm pretty sure this is where I need to go soon. So we'll go back around so we can head into that cave. We got ourselves a helmet or thing. No reason not to use it. But I think just to keep them straight, like that's kind of hard to tell the difference between. So for now, I am going to say helmet is hidden, just so I can easily tell them apart. And hopefully we'll get some more loot down here to at least make it worth our while. I think these broken vases are just broken. And they just say that over and over again. If it's broken, it's broken. Arrow shaft. Alright. And here would be a chance where having lockpick would be great. But I think we can actually just attack this. Like so. And pick up a poison flask. We'll go back to Memphis. Hope we don't miss any secrets along the way here. And we'll go over to Rittman, and Rittman can move some of these things. We should probably open them all first. Soap. Yes, please. Gotta stay clean. Slow down arrowhead. Cool. Intestines. Smoke grenade. And I think he can just pick. Oops. I think he can just pick stuff up and move it. So these will be out of our way. And now we can go.
Careful! There's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
Here's an idea. What if we just do that? Hope there wasn't good stuff inside of those barrels that I just blew up. And I also now hope that I can walk past this without burning. So I'm going to separate these two. And we'll have... Oh, it's already stopping burning. But we'll sneak by. A fighting knife. Cool. Another vase. Another vase. Ugh. Harder one to break. There we go. Oil flask. Alright. Anyone want to pick it up? Thank you.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth. Or
Oh, what do we have
could
here?
be our lucky day.
Old parchment. Oh, that's not what was in the tomb, was it? Well, that's a letdown. Let's just explore up here. Ooh, another one. Yes. Well, this one's gonna take a long time. I'll see you guys when this is over. Should be just this last hit now to break in. Let's see if that was worth it. Cloth scraps is what I just worked so hard to get. I don't feel like that was worth it, if I'm honest. Because that took forever. Alright, last things in this room to loot, and then we're ready to move on. Water, a lot of water balloons, which is comical. Okay. Moving on.
I've spotted something.
What have you spotted? Oh, sweet. Let's push the button. Ayo, secret room. What's in the secret room? Another secret door. Probably could have broke through
but I don't imagine our
once.
weapons would survive such use for long.
Ooh. Another scroll. What is it? A second rain scroll. Let's explore a little more down here. A water barrel. Okay, that's it. So let's get our stronger character. Not enough strength. Okay, that's alright, buddy. We're gonna hit this water barrel again to try to put some of this fire out. He'll get that one.
Stand down before I put you down.
The cooldown happen here. The smoke is really blinding. It's hard to tell if the it's hard to tell if I actually put the fire out or not. I think I did. Okay, so I've been reminded that I shouldn't go as fast as I possibly can everywhere because of the traps. So I want to check the vase. Please don't walk into the trap. Thank you. We'll take that knockdown arrow. And then let's see if Ripman can pick that up. He can. Oh, and he did not get poisoned. He did get hurt a little bit though, so gotta be farther away. Clearly. Nothing on the skeleton. Oh shoot, get away, get away, get away. Poison just lasts on the ground for a little bit. We'll let it be. Actually, maybe we'll fire it quickly if I'm quick enough. Oh, it's gone. Forget it. Curiosity's getting the best of me, so I'm gonna work on this until I get it. See you in a minute. This should be it. Okay, I think we're about to break it open finally. That took way too long. And is there anything in there? Yeah. Old cloth bracers. Oh, and some poison arrows. Okay, that makes it a little bit better. Anything else? It's super hard to see stuff like that on the ground, so we're gonna open up the inventory for Memphis. I think those bracers should probably go to Ripman, since he is my tank, and we will... Oh no, just kidding, maybe not. 7 and 7. Only difference is durability, so we'll let him keep his traveling bracers, and we'll actually give these back to Memphis. Memphis has the same thing. Sweet, we don't need them. That was a total waste of time then. That's garbage loot for as much time as I spent doing that. Wow. What's that way? No, no, no. Oh, he almost walked into the fire. Oh, it looked like he actually actively avoided going in the fire the second time around. That was closer than it should have been, though. Okay, let's see here. Oh, 3 lockpicks or something? Lockpicks, it just says. It looked like a few. Nothing. 26 coins. Yes, please. Worth it. And slow down arrowhead. Alright. Nothing in the vase. In a vase. Let's give that fire a wide berth, boys. Ooh, another scroll. Ooh, and there's some poison. And you can, so, what's that scroll? A fireball scroll. We're going to save it. So one of the very, very cool things about this game is how elements interact with one another. So I believe we can set that poison on fire and like literally blow it up. So let's try it. Isn't that awesome? And it works that way with like electricity and water, and really oil and fire, any elements that you think could interact, or they do in this game, and they have an effect on combat. They did a nice job. It's very, it's easily accessible, which some people, of course, really appreciate. And then, of course, like always, there are some that are... Ooh, a metal temple door key. There are some that really, really dislike that it's accessible because they just, you know, they want it to feel more like older games that were just a bit more difficult. So I actually happen to enjoy it. And here's this is just a nothing room. Oh, just kidding. A green fishing rod.
Not even worth the rummaging.
It's a two-handed weapon. Alright. That was just a bench over there that we couldn't sit on, or could sit on, but what's the point? There is none. Here's a rat that I can't kill. A couple of barrels. Let's... Ooh, and something else. What's this thing? We're about to find out. Nothing. Nothing. A flare scroll. We already have a flare, but let's move these out of the way. What is this? Oh, it's a handle of some sort. Pull it. Booyah. Open door. Open sesame. Nothing else is over here. Hard to see because we can't move the camera. I can't like change the angle that it's looking, so that was hard to tell that there were vases over there. But we got some ham. Food's good. Does healing in this game. And a lot of games recently, food actually is a healer. And a poison cloud. Interesting.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
In unison, they said that I think we can pick these up and put them on. Yeah. On these things to stop the poison. And let's just see what's in these, if there's anything at all. Always looting. There's a pear. Nice. Gotta be careful for my second party member to not walk into that poison. And I don't know how I get rid of that one besides fire. So we're gonna do it on the edge so I can easily walk around it.
I've spotted something interesting.
Oh, there's just another one. Got it. We gotta cover it up quick. Get that smoke and then cover it up before it starts putting that out again. There we go. Don't walk into the fire. Oh my gosh. And it's a level 5 chest. So see you guys in a few minutes. Because I've got to break it open and I don't want to waste the durability of weapons on a chest, because it actually does significant amount of damage to Redmond's sword. I'm an idiot. It's not locked. Total idiot. The other ones were locked, I promise. Bonehead.
Shh. I think I hear voices downstairs.
The last thing
Ooh, someone's here.
Surprise another angry summoner.
Can we both sneak?
What's that? I think there are hidden foes ahead.
Uh-oh, it seems like someone maybe is... Oh, these two are fighting each other.
When Ragequeen sees this, he'll tear you apart.
They're unhappy with each other. We're going to get Ripman in nice and close here. But not too close, because if Memphis gets to go first, I think they're standing in oil, so we can really set that oil aflame. And that's what we're going to do here. A little sneak attack to the one that's farther away from Ripman. And that was the best sneak attack of all time. And we're going to kill the one here.
Face the unending dark.
And they still don't know that Ripman's there. Ripman doesn't even have turns. So have I made a huge error here in hiding him? No.
Face the unending darkness.
He just got a... It was hard to see, but I'm pretty sure that was just a 55 damage critical sneak attack from in his like sneaking rock. That was awesome. I don't know if I don't think I ever did that before, sneak like that and keep a guy out of combat until he got around to the side. That was that was really cool. Oh hey, a scroll, a fireball scroll. Could have used that against that oil there, but no need when we have a mage, wizard, witch, whatever he is, and that's the only lootable thing were those coins. Really is quite difficult to see what's lootable and what's not. Broken vase. It's got maybe a sacrificial table in here. Grab another skull. All this stuff should be sellable. Anything on in the bones. Sure, a bone and an old wooden air staff. I don't do any air damage, but that's awesome.
This seems to
He's
be
just gonna
broken.
say, this is broken. Thanks a lot, buddy. How about in here? Again, just an empty tomb. And this is where I came down from, right? Yeah, already. Got confused there on where I was. And let's move some vases onto these buttons to open the next door. Whoops. That was dumb. And the next door is open. And what surprises do we have in here? A medium intelligence potion. Interesting. Stunning arrowhead, a cooking pot, a few arrow shafts, and a hammer. And Memphis is upset with the quality of loot that he's getting, and I have to agree. Broken vases in here. I don't see anything else. But we'll take a peek just to be sure. Nothing sneaks by our gaze. And we'll head up. I think we're basically going to try to get out of this dungeon. And then before we move on, we will end this ep because I realize it's starting to get long. So we'll have to cut out some junk in the middle. Alrighty, so this is where it gets tricky. There are no vases close, so shoot, we'll have Memphis stand here, and I think this opens. I played this before, obviously, a little bit, so I have an idea of how to get past some of this stuff. Later on, it will change, and I'm gonna need to. Oops, let's not forget to loot the bone pile. It will change, and it'll take me a lot longer to solve some of these puzzles. So never fear that it will take longer. And it won't be this easy. Ooh, saving. Okay, something's about to happen. Should we sneak with... Maybe sneak with Ripman? See if he can sneak in there. Stick to the shadows. Oh, I think he's gonna get caught. Something's happening. Memphis is going to get in there. Memphis got a little too
A
close. So I'm
living
gonna back
rat
up. There
dares
we go.
disturb the slumber of the dead. A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it?
Bloodstone.
I suppose
know not
you
what you
only
mean.
crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha!
I met a trio of strange cult-like figures before the entrance to this tomb. They seemed to have a precious
Strange
stone in their
indeed.
possession.
Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. The bloodstone, deliver it now and I may deign to end you quickly. In life,
Who are you?
I toil to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cecile is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy. Run
I'll take
if
my
you
leave.
like, Defiler. Whichever way you take leads you to the grave.
Looks like we got a fight on our hands, and sneaking failed, so Memphis not able to sneak. Or I'm sorry, Rittman not able to sneak. And they're grouped up, or they're separated, so I'm gonna save any kind of a group type attack, like an AoE attack or crowd control for later. So we're just gonna stick nice and easy. An archer and an archer. I think we'll leave him, and we're gonna go for the big guy. Oh, that was actually quite a big hit. I think I'm gonna save the rest of my points to see if they move closer to one another. And we will use battering ram for this archer. And almost dead and knocked down. Should be able to attack. Not enough. Okay, he's done. I could have done that encourage, but didn't seem like it was necessary. And he missed. Okay, Memphis turn. Now it's time to drop the rock on both of those two. Now they're both oiled. They didn't do any damage, surprisingly. I should have enough to set them both aflame and just... I don't think Rittman has an oiled status, so he should be fine. And it didn't set them on fire. That's too bad. And I think just straight attacks should be able to finish this. So let's make sure we finish the Awakened Archer. Critical hit for 50. You gotta be kidding me. Rittman's a beast. We'll take out this guy.
Death never dies, fool.
And the archer gets a turn now.
Ooh,
Archer, good hit. Oh, and this guy's back alive? Oh, now it's his ghost. Cool. And Memphis is hurting. How many points is this again? He has 4 to use, so let's just move so we have 4 left. And Memphis is going to heal himself a little bit with that vampire, what's it called? Vampire touch. So he'll heal himself a bit and hurt this dude. Rittman's still doing pretty good, so just a straight attack should get the job done. Oh, I was going to say it won't kill him, but I think it did. Awesome. And he'll start to move towards the archer. And the archer continues to go after Memphis, but missed. Great range on this beam of energy or whatever it is, and that's all we can do. So maybe we'll try to move out of his range with Memphis. Can Rittman get him? Yes. Nope, not enough. Okay, well, move in close then, Rit. Not enough. Okay. Oh, and he's moving. And attack of opportunity. So that was that skill or that talent that we picked, was attack of opportunity. So that ranger moved away and turned his back to Rittman, and Rittman's able to unleash that attack. So let's do a little looting here. See if that archer had anything. The Awakened Archer, he did not. What's this?
Here lies Master Ragequin's first apprentice, killed by a falling corpse.
Funny. I think there was some stuff over here. So a two-handed practice sword. Wonder if that's going to be better. Some more cloth scraps. Ooh, a minor healing potion. A stout hand axe. Ooh, what was that? What's this say?
Here lies Master Ragequin's second apprentice, killed by dying.
Killed by dying. Love it. One of the things that this game has is some of that like silly type humor. Killed by dying. Oh wait, an ancient stone gate key. Where's the ancient stone gate? Maybe that's my way out. Most likely. Yeah, ancient stone gate. No traps ahead. Alright, well, I'm going to leave this episode here. We made our way out of kind of like the tutorial cave. Kind of a fun little battle at the end there, and we kind of get a chance to get the hang of the turn-by-turn based combat and get an idea of some of the strategies we might be able to utilize as we move through our campaign. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you did, smash a like, drop a comment down below. Let me know if there's some things that I'm not doing here, because I am basically a noob at this particular game. I played some turn-by-turn and like Baldur's Gate and things like that. But anyway, feel free to subscribe for some more of these videos. My intent is to be putting these out on a pretty regular basis. I'd actually like to have, 5, 10, 15 of them already ready to roll before I post the first one. Otherwise, as always, thank you for hanging out with me, and I will catch y'all in the next one.